Hi everyone, I'm Hayley from Simple Joy, where I support people who are wanting to declutter and simplify not only their homes but their lives as well. Now, every video I do on here, I'm going to be sharing one super simple bite-sized tip that you can start to implement on your journey from chaos to calm. Now, today I want to talk to you about values and how you can give your values more meaning by digging deeper with what we call the 5 whys. Now, it's quite an old technique that's been used by coaches and therapists, really to get to the root cause of something. And actually, it's a technique I've used before in project management when we've been kind of understanding any issues that have happened along the process of the project. But basically, the basic idea is that our explanations for things tend to be rather superficial. And what we really need to do is push beyond that superficial explanation to get to the real one. And that's what we want to apply to our values. And that's really important because you don't want superficial answers when it comes to your personal values and why they matter. You really want to get to the real core of it so that you can find it much easier to stick to. Without that, it's going to make it really hard to stick to your core values. So I want to give you an example from my own. So I'm going to give you a personal core value of mine. So one of my personal core values is being healthy. Now, first why is, so why is being healthy important to me? And the answer to that is that because lately my health hasn't been great. It's spiraled quite a bit post-COVID. I had COVID last March, and it's really took a toll on my physical body, and I need to get back to being healthy. So that's the first why. Now, the second why is, why do I think I need to be healthier? Why can I not just stay the way I am? And it gets a little bit deeper for me here, because the answer to that is that I don't want to be ill. I want to enjoy life, and I don't want to die young like my mum did. My mum died at 46 and my grandma died in her 40s as well. That is not something that I want for myself. The third why don't I want to die young like my mum? Again, we're getting deeper here, and it's because really she missed out on so much of her life and my life. Like, what else could she have experienced beyond that? And that's something that was really deeply ingrained in me. Then my fourth why is experience more of life important to me? And that's really because I want to spend as much quality time with the people that I love, with my husband, with my family, as I can as possible. I want to be as fit and healthy and enjoy my time that I have with them, and hopefully that time will be long. So the fifth why is spending time with the people I love so important? And for me, it's about creating experiences and memories for the girls, for them to take into their future life and their future family. So yeah, when you look at it on a top level, there's nothing wrong per se with my value of being healthy. But if you think about it, it can be a little vague. And one of the downsides of being vague is that they're not very motivating. So yeah, I might want to be healthy, but why? And that's the question you've got to ask yourself. And you think about it, like exercising more regularly, that tends to be one of the most popular New Year's resolutions that people make. Yet most people don't really follow through with it, I being one of them. And that's really because they don't value being healthy. And that's because they haven't really clarified that value enough and what that health means to them in their day-to-day life. So being healthy, it's not going to exert enough motivating energy for you to get up off your butt and get off your warm, cozy bed in the morning to go and run around in the cold and first thing. But if you start imagining 50 plus more years of wonderful experiences with your children, lovely conversations with your daughters and creating memories for them and having good times with your family, that might just do the trick rather than just thinking about pulling yourself out of bed. If you understand why you're doing it, it's much easier. So once you've identified your core personal values, you can really dig down and get to know your values even better. So ask yourself those 5 whys, try to drill down into why and why that value is important to you and the specific reasons for why those things are really valuable to you as a person. If you're willing to share, I would love to hear about your values, even just one of them, and perhaps why that is most important to you. I'd love to see it in the comments. But until then, I will leave you to explore your values and why you adore them so much, and have fun with that. But I'll be coming back here every other Thursday with more simple tips on how to simplify your life in your home. So if there's any particular areas you'd like me to cover, just drop those in the comments as well. But until then, I will see you on the next video. Bye.